Welcome back, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your April 2020 ASMR Tarot Forecast. This is a piece of chrysocolla with malachite inclusions. I like it very much. For the April readings, I'm going to be using the Marigold Tarot deck, and I will be clarifying with the White Witch Tarot. It's only the major arcana, and I've drawn correspondences on there from the Brotherhood of Light deck, so those additions are mine. The Marigold Tarot is a full 78 cards. Shiny gold. A little bit on the macabre side. Which I'm sure you, Scorpio, can appreciate. It's been a heck of a month. Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is death, sex, and other people's money. So for all of you who are Scorpios involved in the stock market industry, my deepest condolences. For any of you who work with the public on a regular basis, my deepest condolences. And for any of you who have been adversely affected by this current state of affairs, I'm very sorry. Let's see what's going to come up for you in the month of April. All right. Let's find out what's new for you, Scorpio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Current state of affairs. The King of Swords, cutting through all illogical and unforeseeable events. Crossed by the Nine of Wands, guarding the fortress. We've got the King of Swords guarding the fortress. That's some air energy, so if you have air signs in your chart, look at those placements. Maybe you've got Jupiter in an air sign, or maybe, you're like a Libra rising or something like that. Let's look at the past. The Two of Rings, and it's reversed. So this speaks to imbalance in your life, and possibly something that has since been corrected. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. There's something maybe that you should be walking away from and you're not. And then we have the Future card, which is the Page of Rings, Page of Pentacles, Page of Money. It's possible you could be earning money in the future in a way that you never have before. Let's look at your state in the world, your place in the world. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So while everything is blowing up around you, I do get the sense that there are things in your life right now that are coming to pass, that you've always wanted. This next card is the Mirror, how the world reflects back at you. And we have the Six of Rings. Now, the Six of Rings can be about charity, the world seeing you as a very generous and giving person, most likely. This next card is your hopes and fears. And we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups could be a third-party situation in a relationship. Could also be a very tight-knit group of friends. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be the fear of a third-party situation, and for some of you, it's going to be hoping for a tight-knit group of friends, people who are loyal to you. All right, now this is your goal or destiny. It's this Three of Swords and it's reversed. This could be a breakup, but it won't be happening in the month of April. It will be coming later than that, but you're like headed for that. So even though you're not leaving a situation right now, it would be for the best if you did. And let's look at the final outcome. Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options open to you. You have like almost too many options open to you. So as far as clarification, I'm going to look at whatever this Eight of Cups is. We'll look at the Page of Rings because I want to know more about that. And we'll look at what your options might be with this Seven of Cups card. All right, and for that I will use the White Witch Tarot. Now the White Witch Tarot has these beautiful gilded edges, and it's just the major arcana. It is not the full 78 card tarot deck. And again, I'm the one who drew the correspondences on there, so if you don't like them, they came from the Brotherhood of Light deck, and I'm the one who did that. And I make no apologies for it. But I think it's fair that you should know, so that the author of this deck is not given undue credit for something they had nothing to do with. I think that's fair. Oh yeah, best car alarm. Thank you. That's one thing about Los Angeles. It seems like no one knows how their car alarm functions here. All right. This Eight of Cups, leaving. Yeah, death, a change, a big change. We have also the Wheel of Fortune, that it's fated to be this way. And we have the Lovers. So this is probably a romantic situation that you should be leaving. I also want to point out that in this particular deck, the Wheel of Fortune card has Pluto in Scorpio energy, which equates to the Death card and is for you. All right. Page of Rings. So what are we looking at here? We've got the Chariot, so that's a victory. So it's possible that this is something that was a hobby for you before, and you're just now getting to a point where you might be making some money off of it. But it's also a choice that you have to make. So the Chariot can be about victory, but it's also about this choice between, there's a duality there. There's light and darkness in that card. What else are we looking at? The Hierophant, sticking to your beliefs. So whatever it is that you're doing as the Page of Rings, it's because you're sticking to what you believe and fighting for it. And then Justice. So that's good. That's very good to see. And this Page of Rings is kind of an immature energy, but it's not a bad energy. It's a very good energy to have, but it's very like young and new type of thing. And so you end up with a lot of different options with the Seven of Cups here. Let's find out more about that. The High Priestess. Some of these things are going to be hidden from you. Now, in certain correspondences, the High Priestess is a Scorpio. So that's important to note too. So that could be your card. You knowing things about all of these options. We also have the Empress, which is another really great feminine energy. So the High Priestess and the Empress coming out together. These don't necessarily have to be women in your life, but these could be potential romantic partners coming toward you in the month of April. And we have the Fool, which is a reminder that it's very important to go into things with an open mind and an open heart, despite our past experiences. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me for your April 2020 ASMR tarot forecast. I hope you have an unprecedented month, and I hope to see you again in May. Thank you so much.